Hello everyone. I'm sorry, but today it's getting hot again in Romania. So basically how I'm sitting right here in the window, I think I'm gonna sweat. But yeah, it's a good day. I got my coffee. I finally slept pretty good. I still woke up a few times because of the pain, but it's clearly getting better. And yeah, I uh, I have some crazy news. So I got my first comment a few days ago, and oh my god, what's happening? I'm sorry, I had a response to my comment, but I'm not sure what's happening because it shows up only in YouTube Studio. Okay, so my first comment was from someone called Nitwit, a 60-year-old guy here. So I like that comment. It was pretty random, and I feel good that I don't know, someone with that age appreciated my video, because usually we should learn from them. So I asked him for some advice, and again he commented, but I'm not sure why the comment only shows in YouTube Studio. It looks like other people can't see it. I'm not sure what's happening. Um, but yeah, let's try to read his advice. So this comes from a 60-year-old guy. He got to one of my videos randomly. I'm not sure if he watched other videos. But okay, this is his truth, no bullshit. Everything our Western society... Okay. Everything our Western societies surround us with is designed to drive one mad. To drive one mad and provide endless justifications for being anxious. Our cultures impose frictions that are distractions. You're a sentient being created in the image of God. Humility is a superpower. Yeah, so I wouldn't go too deep with the God subject. I'm not sure if you are the same religion, but I don't know, I kinda like his advice. He says something very, very useful right there. So, okay, let's not say society, let's say the internet. Basically, I agree a lot with that. The internet became something to make us anxious, or at least for me. Maybe some people don't notice it. But yeah, I feel so much better now that I spend less time on TikTok and Instagram Reels and things like that. I mean, I still have Instagram and Facebook, but I have this just to talk to people, post a picture, post a story. Uh, so I don't really look at others or spend too much time on those. And I promise you, basically most of my anxiety is gone. So for example, recording those videos, I have this dream for years and years, but I never did it because I was anxious, I was afraid. Yeah, also something very useful, our cultures impose frictions that are distractions. Okay, maybe this is pretty much the same thing, but instead of us, okay, let's say about me, instead of me working on my dream for a few years since I started having it, uh, I got distracted with crypto, for example. I I managed to lose some money on crypto. Because of that dream that you can get rich overnight. And I think I said this at some point. Yeah, the reality, I guess, it's true. You can get very lucky and get rich overnight. But it's not that easy. It's never that easy. I think at least crypto, some of these people will, if they are not already being called into justice, but I'm pretty sure a lot of those people will be held accountable in a way or another now that basically they're paying attention to this crypto. And yeah, I even like this small part, humility is a superpower. uh, I was watching a lot of uh, TV shows with my ex. uh, Basically she was watching them, and of course I was watching them as well, and I noticed something. um, it made me feel better. It really made me feel better, but in a bad way. I would look at those people uh, in these shows and basically arrive to the conclusion that I'm so much smarter. I would deal with that so much better. I would know how to do that, and they don't know how to do that. So I was just judging them and feeling better. And I noticed this. I even tried to talk a bit with my ex about this. Uh, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, bitch, be humble. We should be humble. When you think you're better, uh, you stop because you're better. For example, me with my therapy. First time when I went to therapy, I was in a very bad depression. Uh, Not gonna go into details too much, but let's say life didn't make any sense for me. Uh, in that moment, I couldn't play games. I don't know. I would just stare at my walls, do nothing, think nothing, just be sad. Uh, so that was a very bad place, and I went to therapy. I got my help. I got out of that place. Uh, I feel I got much better, but then I stopped. And I was feeling very bad because it came up in therapy that I feel like, uh, okay, maybe some of you have friends that you can do this with, but I don't really, I can't really do that. For me, it's much easier to talk to my therapist about everything. Um, yeah, so I was the one that started thinking that therapy should be for life. If you want to, you can always find something to do better. And I don't think it's about overthinking. I don't know. You are very good at your job and you've been there for 10 years. Maybe therapy will help you to uh, have the courage to change that job, because usually you're not appreciated. So I don't know. I'm 90% sure, certain that if you have 10 years at a job, you're the most unappreciated employee. But okay, that's my perspective. Yeah, it's just an example. So you think you are very good because you have been there for 10 years, but maybe something is missing from your picture. You are not paid enough, you are not appreciated enough, and you don't have the courage to make a change. So I don't know, that's just an example. Sometimes you think life is very good, but it can always be just a bit better. And not I just realized that this could get uh, toxic pretty easily. So I don't know if you think your relationship can get better. Uh, I would personally suggest to uh, make it in the relationship, not search for another. But yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, so now that I'm no longer that shy, sometimes some funny references come to mind. That's why I think maybe at some point I'm gonna add some memes or something um, to give your attention span something to keep you going. This is another thing that I noticed on YouTube. So for example, the guy that I took inspiration from, let me finally tell you his name because I have my laptop right here. Okay, so his name is Ryan Robinson. Uh, oh my god, I forgot what I wanted to say. Uh, oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, I think I do have ADHD. Okay, so I wanted to say something about him, but I'm not sure what I wanted to say. But okay, maybe I will cut this, and or maybe I will not. Oh, okay, I finally got it. Yeah, so I was looking at one of his videos, and this guy just started one of his videos with about 3 minutes of meditation, so he didn't say nothing. You could only hear him breathing, and there were some comments like warning, attention span required, or things like that. So we all know about this, but we still crave it. Mr. Beast has still millions of views. I don't have anything with his content, but I watched a video like they stuck a guy in a private jet for months, not only one. I think it was more months, maybe 100 days, and that video was 40 minutes. I don't know. There's two possibilities. First, you didn't record for an entire 100 days. How do you get only 40 minutes out of 100 days. I don't know. So maybe that's the first possibility, that didn't take really 100 days. Or the second possibility, he had to cut out most of everything. So he kept only some, let's say, pretty important things, because the video was okay. But you can see how things switch immediately. Yeah, it's very fast, everything. I like it and I don't like it. I mean, I can see how if you really like Mr. Beast and that type of video, you can, yeah, you can have fun watching one of those 40 minutes videos. My content is very boring, but I also noticed a lot of people trying to do what I'm doing right now. Okay, some of them have a nice setup or a nice view behind them. Maybe I'll get there in time. But yeah, I'm a bit conflicted about this. I want to have some things to help you guys with the attention span, but also I think that you shouldn't need help. My content is boring, but if you are in my situation, I really feel like, I don't know, these 20 minutes with me can at least help you, give you a direction to think about. So yeah, I'm a bit undecided with that. I think, objectively speaking, I should try to make my videos more engaging, but then again, I don't think I will never try too hard to hook you in the first minute, to give you every 30 seconds something to keep you here, or I don't even know what the recommendations are. So yeah, I would rather have you watch my simple video and meditate with me, because again, this is, at least for me, it's some kind of meditation. Maybe that's why I'm all over the place right now, because this is what's in my head. But I think it already gets better. At least from my first video to this video, I feel like I'm so much better. I'm not switching the ideas too fast. Today I talked about that comment. I hope Nitwit will see this. Yeah, I keep dreaming when I'll have hundreds of comments, if I ever have. But let's say I will have. I'm not sure how I could respond or like all of them, but that's a problem that I want to have. And let's finish this a bit more optimistic than usual. I think for the last year I've been trying to search for a second job. Basically, that's why this is one of the reasons that pushed me to start working on my own project. I couldn't find a second job or second project, or I don't know, something. I had some interviews. Looks like I wasn't good enough. But to be honest, I'm pretty sure it was that fake jobs, or I don't know. A lot of people keep talking about this, that some companies just fake jobs to seem like they're doing well. Because one of the interviews, I swear something was very strange. So since I've been working with artificial intelligence, they said some things about their project to me, and in that interview, in that moment, I told them how I would automate what they were doing until that point. Uh, they seemed like they liked my idea, and yeah, were pretty enthusiastic. And after that, they told me that they found someone better. I don't know, I just gave you the best idea for your project. They said that they are using AI, but I'm not sure how they were using it, because uh, at least in the interview, again, they were pretty enthusiastic about what I told them. Now I don't know, they just took my idea and went with it. They don't need me. But okay, I failed the interview, let's say. So it was pretty rough to find something else. And okay, maybe just a small coincidence, but someone from an older job messaged me like, hey, I have a business, I'm trying to do some marketing on LinkedIn, get some attention on my business and things like that. It was a very long message. It was like it was asking me for money. It's just a like I would have given you anyway. But okay, and I responded with a small joke like, okay, now to tax you, you have to tell me more details. And they are working with AI, so I don't know how. It's a pretty big coincidence, but I'm very optimistic that I can find some work for I can work for them, and maybe even help them a lot, because at least on a first discussion it looked like I I knew some things. But yeah, in Romania we have a saying that I think it would be funny if I say it first in Romanian. Prost să fii, noroc să ai. It's like if you're dumb, at least you're lucky, something like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. I keep saying that I don't believe in magic, or to I don't know, I don't go too deep on that subject, but this is a pretty interesting coincidence. Especially that in a way that was my plan, to finally finish my demo and start posting on LinkedIn to get some attention, and they are doing exactly that. So this is interesting. Yeah, 24 minutes. At least today I feel like I focused a lot more on these subjects instead of jumping from one to another. So I think I can end this. Yeah. Have a great day, everyone.